What's up, y'all? Today's video is a talk-through tutorial on this look right here that I got going on my face. For those of you who do not dig gray blue lips, then I do have another option for you. So do not worry, girl. I have this option and I have another one for you at the end of the video. So this is using the new Makeupgeek Pigment and Sugar Rush. I don't know if it's sold out at the moment, but if it is, I am totes sorry about that. But I mean, could you die? Like, this pigment is my life right now. Like, I seriously want to bathe in it. It is the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I've used it on top of a black base as well as just like a neutral base or a white base, and it completely changes it. Like, it doesn't even look anything like this. It gives like this green, like teal look to it if you put a black base under it. This fucking pigment is live. If you guys have not jumped on the Makeupgeek duochrome pigment bandwagon, do it, girl, because they are that fucking good. So if you guys want to know how I did this, or if you want to see some different lips than this, then let's do this. All right, y'all, let's go on and do this. Yeah. Per usual, base and brows are already done. Y'all know the drill, because that's the boring part that nobody cares about. First thing I'm going to do is grab Peach Smoothie by Makeupgeek on a Morphe M441 and just dust that up in my old creaseo area. I just had to go pick my car up because it was in the shop and I had already had this look halfway done, which I was a little pissed about, but you know, shit happens. Next thing I'm going to do is grab Desert Sands out of my Vegas Lights palette. I just need to take these out and just put them in a Z palette because I love this color, and I'm going to use a MAC 217 and put that a little bit tighter into my crease. Hopefully you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. All my stuff's like rearranged all crazy because I'm trying to like figure out how I want my setup to be, so that's what's up with that. Then I'm going to grab that M441 again with whatever was left of Peach Smoothie and just kind of blend that Desert Sands out. I might go back and add some more later, but as for now, that's what's up. We're about to use like a really hella dark blue color, so I wanted this to have a little bit of warmth to it, so that's why I used Desert Sands. Now I'm going to take another MAC 2117 and go into the color Peacock by Makeupgeek. Make sure you tap your brush off real fucking well with this eyeshadow because it has a lot of fallout, which is why I haven't done my concealer or anything yet. You guys know for tutorials I usually do that first, but this color is like hella fallouty. So I'm basically just taking that on the very outer corner of my eye and kind of a V shape and just blending that in. And when you use like dark navies or blacks or dark grays, colors like that, you really want to start off slow and build it up. Otherwise, you're going to have a hella big mess on your hands because these colors can tend to be like really patchy. So you just want to start off slow and build the color up. So I'm just going to add a couple more layers of that peacock color. And then I'm going to grab that 217 that had Desert Sands on it and use it to help that color blend. Every time you lay down the color, you want to go back in between and blend it out. So lay down the peacock, blend it with the brush you're using, and then take another brush and blend it out. A brush that doesn't have peacock on it. Just so that way you have like two separate colors, you know what I mean? And it doesn't just look like a big confuction on your eye. I don't know what that word was, confuction. That's a new one for me. Once the outer corners build up to your desired depth, we can go ahead with the inner corner color. I used about 3 layers of packing on and blending out, packing on and blending out. You guys get the drill. I'm going to grab my Makeupgeek pigment in the color Sugar Rush. This is one of her new duochrome foiled, whatever you want to call it, pigments. You guys, this is so insane. Wait till you see it when I put it on. You're gonna die. You can either use like the e.l.f. glitter primer or like the Too Faced glitter primer. I'm not going to use that though because I find that when I use glitter primer with pigments, they're a little bit harder to blend out. And because if I was doing like a cut crease or something, I would. but because I've got that darkness on the outer corner, I want to kind of blend them into each other, and using like a glitter glue or something makes it a little bit harder. So I'm just gonna take my scented Fix Plus little DIY thingamabobber. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, I'll link the video to it down below. And I'm gonna spray my brush with that and then dip into my Sugar Rush pigment, tamp off the excess, and wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! You guys, are you guys like even seeing this? Like, it looks like my eye is lit up. Are you dying? I die. Oh my god. Then I'm gonna grab just a random flat brush that is not wet and use that to kind of blend that through. Do you see now why I have not done my concealer yet? This is just a random ass Morphe brush that I got out of that really bad Morphe set. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it on a little bit more and use the back of the brush to blend it. Then I'm gonna grab that brush that had Peacock on it, and I'm gonna use whatever's left on that brush to just kind of mold those two colors together and bring that Sugar Rush out to the outer corner just a little bit. That peacock, blah, 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 blah. That peacock color goes perfectly with this, and it just kind of gives it the best gradient of life. I mean, are you guys seeing this right here, right now? This freaking pigment is life. Oh my god, I die. Then I'm going to grab that pigment and go ahead and add just one more layer on this inner corner because I want that to be real bright. Once I've got that done, I'm going to grab my NYX Joile liner and go ahead and tight line. Then I'm going to grab my Kat Von D liner in the color Trooper and go ahead and do a wing. I'm going to do this off camera because if you guys watched my how to do wing liner on hooded eyes, y'all know the struggle is #real. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Plus it's like hella hard to stay in focus while I do my liner. So I'm going to throw some wing liner on and I will be right back. Liner's on, and you guys know the drill. Once I get my liner on, I like to deepen up the crease a little bit more. So I'm going to go back into Peacock on a Morphe M562 brush. This eyeshadow is so dusty, but it's so pretty. And then I'm also going to take that color and bring it in just a little bit more than I originally had. Just a little bit, just to give me that like separation of lid and whatever you want to call that fat chunk up there. Or whatever. And then I'm going to grab a clean brush and use it to blend all that out. Now I'm going to go in with concealer and clean all this fallout up so it doesn't look like I have a black eye up in here. I'm going to grab my Tarte concealer, Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in the color Fair, and my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the color Fair. And I'm just going to dot these down the center of my face and under my eyes. And then I'm going to grab the Bare Minerals one and can you guys tell I'm like trying not to talk as much because I don't want this to be like 3 hours long. Most of my tutorials I'm like bah, 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 and this one I'm like right to the point, girl. I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and blend that out. To set my concealer, I'm just going to use my NARS Translucent Crystal blah 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 and just my beauty blender. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandalized Kajal in the color, what color is it? Light blue. How fitting, right? It's just like a baby blue liner. You don't have to do this. You can use like a dark one, but I feel like this color just ties in really well with what we got going on up above there. Then I'm going to grab my Urban Decay brush that came with my electric palette and just go back into Peacock on the little baby side here and use that to put that peacock. It fell out. Crud. Well, we're going to have to go back over that with concealer, ain't we? Like I said, make sure you tap your brush the fuck off, because apparently this is not enough. You gotta tap it off real good, girl, real good. I'll go back later and clean it up. Anyways, I'm just gonna grab Peacock and on that smaller side, hit that real close to the lash line. And just using the other side of this brush, I'm gonna go into Peach Smoothie and use that to blend that out. And I actually feel like I want it a little more I feel like I want it a little more smoky than that, so I'm just gonna grab this Morphe M562 that I use to like deepen my crease up and just take that along my lower lash line. Whatever's left, I'm not gonna pick up any more. I feel like I want the outer corner of the bottom lash line to be a little bit deeper, so I'm actually gonna grab my NYX Joile liner and go ahead and not inside my waterline, but just right up to the lashes. Go ahead and pop some of that on there, just on that outer little like quarter part. And then I'm gonna take that Urban Decay brush that I was using and just blend it the rest of the way out. I'm gonna tap this bitch off good, because I don't want no more fucking fallout, no more. Grab the other side of that brush and blend it out. That Peacock is so hard to work with, you guys. Be careful. Then I'm gonna dip into Sugar Rush again. I'm not gonna get the brush wet or anything. And I'm gonna use that right on this inner corner and then bring it right below where we just put all that darkness at. Okay, let's work on the rest of the face before we do anything else, because we got to get this going, girl. For bronzer, I'm going to use my Stila Stay All Day bronzer and my Real Techniques, I don't even know what this is, blush brush. And I'm just going to use this to bronze the perimeter of my face. Now that I got my face warmed up and a little less pasty, I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro Contour Palette and tap into the light color on my Everyday Minerals brush. And use that to cut the face up. Cut my cheeks up, girl. Snatch the nose. Under the lip. I gotta be careful. Sometimes I go crazy with that under lip shit. For blush, I'm gonna use Dolce Pink by Milani, so I do not have to highlight. It doesn't seem like it's coming off very well, does it? Is it on there? I haven't used this blush in a really long time. I don't know if I've ever used this one. Yeah, let's use something else. For blush again, I'm gonna go into my Frat Boy by the Balm. That Dolce Pink did not come off on my cheeks. That's so weird. There we go, that's a little more pink. I want like a pinky, really pinky blush. I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara and lashes on, and then I will be right back. In case you're curious, I'm using the Socialized Lashes in Vixen, and you guys know what's up. Maybelline Lash Sensational is my ride or die mascara. So let me go ahead and put those on, and I will be right back and we will finish this shit up. Yeah. Lashes are on. I did add a little bit more of that Peacock color to my lower lash line. I basically just grabbed that little Morphe brush again and kind of swept it under there. You guys, be careful with that color. It like, I don't know what it is about that color, but it just like flies everywhere, but it is so pigmented. So you have to be careful like going into your lower lash line with it, because it's, you know, you can potentially look like you got hit in the fucking face. So as for lips, I have two options for you. The first option is for those of you who are a little bit more subdued. BT dubs, I just looked in the mirror. I think I forgot to mention to you guys that I just got my hair done yesterday, and my friend that did it gave like no fucks about getting hair dye all over my hair. So if you happen to see like all this black shit up there, that's kind of why I got the angle where it is. It's hair dye. I was gonna wear a beanie, but I'm like, I can't fucking do this like beautiful like smoky blue, icy blue look, and then like wear a beanie, you know what I mean? All right, so the first look is for those of you who, or the first lip is for those of you who are a little bit more subdued, if you will. So the first option is this right here. It's your basic like dark eye nude lip type combo. I used Strip Down by MAC to line my lips, and then I filled it in with Creme de Nude by MAC, which BT Dabs is one of my all-time favorite nudes for pale skin. Like if you really like that like really pretty nude, it's just like the perfect tone nude. Like it's not too brown and it's not too pink, it's just perfect. So this is the combo here. So this is the first lip, and this is the second lip. This lip is for those y'all who got some balls in your drawers. This is the the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the color Stone Fox. I actually kind of love this color. Like it's gray, but it's like a very blue tone gray, but I don't know. I love it. What do you guys think? Are you digging it? All right, y'all, so that is that. That's a wrap. We are done. If you guys like this look, definitely give me a thumbs up so I know to keep on doing them. If you like this format of tutorial, let me know so I know to keep on doing them as well. Let me know if you guys, I know a lot of you guys do prefer talk through tutorials, but let me know if any of you guys like the more voiceover tutorial or the talk through tutorials better, and that will kind of give me an idea of how I can balance them out to like put them up. So that is all I wanted to say, I believe. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you have not. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat if you please, and I will catch you guys in my next one.